to my camper van build part 8. In this build I'm going to be making my beds, or my sofas that turn into a bed, as I want to use the van this weekend for Father's Day. Me and my son are going to Motorfest in Essex, but I'll let you into a little secret. It's Father's Day was yesterday, this is the Monday after the weekend, so technically I've already made my beds and I've been to the weekend, but you don't know that because you haven't seen that part. So I need to make my beds before I go on the weekend that I've just been on. Oh, anyway, let me show you what I've done so far, and you can see the beds, and then if it's not too long I might show you a bit of our weekend at Motorfest in Essex, which was absolutely brilliant. Right, this is what I've done so far. Fold down like that. Once I'd covered the boxes, I give them a quick sand, as you can see by the mess, and then I cut up an old chest of drawers I had laying around and made it into these doors, which I attached with 2 hinges for the cupboards to have access. The doors will also act as legs when they're open. When the bed folds down, you open the doors up and there will be the leg supports for the bed. You'll see more of this in a little while. There they all are in their glory, all folded up, and here's the one on this side, all folded up. Now let me show you how they work. As you can see, it's looking like this. So if I come over here and I open up this door, and then we open up this door, which is fake, and we open this door. So once all the doors open, you see like this, we then get this bit. We pull this bit down. It's a bit like this, and there we have the bunk, all made up and comfortable. And then we do the same on this side. Open up this door, this one, then we open this one, then we open this one. On this one I have a little bungee string here which attaches it. You see that? So we unhook that. This will fold down. Oops. And I'll drop the tape measure. this cushion pulls up. And there we have the second bed. I'll just give them a quick setup and I'll show you it fully set up. There you go. That's what the couches look like, fully set up. I must admit they're very comfortable. You see the doors underneath, so all the weight is being held and supported all the way along, so it's not just on hinges. Got my little corners there, and of course you've seen them folded up. Next I'm going to build a unit there. I'm not sure whether I'm going to go floor to ceiling, but I'm going to build some kind of cupboard there now to house the cooker, storage, etc. Because obviously as these bunks fold up like this, you can imagine I've lost all that storage that you would normally have under the bunks. I don't have, that's one of the downsides. But, well, there is a couple of downsides to me making my beds like this. One of them being is where you would normally have storage under here. Of course I don't have storage because my whole bed lifts up and folds away, so I've lost a bit of storage that way. But on the plus side, I can fold these up and still fit a 8x4 sheet of board in here, furniture or whatever else I might need to do in my day-to-day job. I'm trying to use the van as little as possible lately, but there is occasions when I still do have to use it as a van. So I think this bed idea was the best solution, and it works well for me and my son because we have a side each and it's sorted. I could at a later date maybe put a piece in the middle, you know, to make this a big double bed, and then maybe think of another bed in here somewhere, but we'll just have to wait and see. But at the moment it works as it is. Right, on to the next. And there you have my light bars. Oh, camera adjuster, sorry. Focus. Right, let me get a better position. I made these bars. See them on top of my fan. Like a roof rack. Higher. There you go. That's a better view, isn't it? So I made these bars for my van today. See? I've just been fitting them. Still got one to do over there. Let me just quickly show you how I made them. You may be surprised. I apologise for the focusing, but let me just show you. Right, to make my light bars, what I did, I got some 40mm adhesive plumbing fittings, as you see here. You know, these are just regular 40mm solvent. You put the glue in there and you glue the pipes together fittings. And of course I've got a length of solvent pipe as well, and various bits and pieces. I got that, and I started with the length of pipe, and I measured on my roof where I wanted them to go. You see my choice. Wanted them here from the front because I want to put a light bar on eventually, as a front light bar as well, and then like to the back and the way they curve down. So I measured the length and how much I need. Pipe only comes in 3-metre lengths, so you know I done a couple of sections. Once I decided like the lengths I wanted them, I worked out where to put the joins to hold them on the roof. You see, I've used these THIIS to fix it to the roof there as a downpipe, and I've got a blank, you know, like a blank plate. And basically what I've done, I've put this on the roof, I've screwed through here into the roof with a self-tapping screw. Obviously I'll put silicone on the back there so no water can get in, and then basically this will fit onto there, and I've just put a screw to hold it tight because I didn't want to glue it in case I need to take it off sometime, and that's how I fixed them to the roof. But before I cut all the pipe to length, and I drilled holes in it, and then I threaded the holes. I threaded wire, so I've got wire at this end, it comes through there and it comes out of a hole there, and it comes out of a hole there, and so on all the way along. This is for the lights. To thread the wire through it wasn't actually as bad as you may think it would be. I put the wire from one end straight to the other. Then I made this bit of strange thing. Someone said to me it looks a bit like a crochet needle. I'm not really sure because I don't really do crochet, but I made this out of an old hanger, and basically I bent the end over and it fits through the hole that I drilled, because as you see, the size of the hole. And then I threaded the cable through and literally just stuck this through the hole like that, hooked the cable and then pulled the cable out, and I've done that all the way along, as you see. So you'll see the cables coming out of the holes. Once I done that, as you see, they're not black, but they actually are black pipe if you look. I sprayed it because I didn't want them, you know, it looks like a bit of plastic waste pipe, which I didn't really want, and I like the look of this chrome, if you can see that. It looks a bit better than a bit of waste pipe. So anyway, back to it. I'll show you the paint. I'll give you a link for the paint in a minute. Once I sprayed them with this chrome paint and put the wires in them, I then thought, oh, it's time to wire them up. So I got me lights. As you see there, there's a front piece with a light on it. But the lights I used were just these ones. I got them from eBay. They were what were they? They was about £6 for 10. Obviously I used orange ones on the side and red ones on the back, but they're okay. I've used them before, the same lights that I've used on my side skirts and previous vans and that. They're cheap, they don't last forever, but you know, you just buy extras and they're easy to swap out if they go, and you know, you're not doing it every like month kind of thing. They're okay. So you put a bit of silicone around them, make sure no water can get into them, they're fine. Anyway, back to my bar. So I put my lights on like that, as you see, sprayed everything silver, and then started to fit them. And as you can see, well fitting. Just say that in a minute. That's what they look like when you fit them. I've got them going all the way around. I'm still fitting that side, and so I'll finish them off and I'll wire them in and I'll show you them all lit up. Well, I hope you enjoyed that, and as the eagle-eyed viewers might have noticed, I had a blue roof in that video, which is right, and you may have noticed a bit earlier on during the video there was a compressor sitting in my van. Well, my friend lent me his compressor, I bought some paint, and well, this is the result. Yes, my van is now blue. It looks okay. It needs another coat of paint and some lacquer put on it, but I will get there hopefully this weekend. For those of you who would be interested, I can put that up on another video how I sprayed my van. I don't know whether watching paint dry will be of interest to anyone, but if it is, send me a comment and I might do a video on the second coat and the lacquer of my van. Well anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope you'll subscribe, like, thumbs up, comment, message. Tell me you didn't like it, tell me you did, tell me what I did wrong. I apologise for all this movement like that through the whole video. I'm using my phone and I've got a new selfie stick, so it's a bit hard sometimes to keep it still. I will be getting a tripod, so they will settle down. But yeah, please like and subscribe, and yeah, hope to see you again. But take care.